G'day folks, welcome back to another episode, Young Nomad style, where our motto is live free, and as you can see, we're absolutely living up to that. And on this episode, we're really looking forward to sharing with you two special locations, a double header, one episode. We're going to take you to our stay at Monkey Mia at the beautiful RAC Caravan Park, literally waterfront site, 20 meters to the water, magical sunsets like you wouldn't believe, the dolphin experiences that Monkey Mia is absolutely world famous for, and the feeding tour. And then eventually we'll make our way over to Denham Shark Bay, where we're going to share with you the shark aquarium experience, which we highly rate and recommend if you're ever down this way. Very educational, great for the kids, really hands-on, just a real thorough experience. And as you can see, I'm introducing this episode standing on a boat. Now, most of you would know, who are following us, we have a tinny. This is much bigger than a tinny, as you can see. 6.5 metre aluminium boat. We hired, and as you can see, we're out fishing Denham and Monkey Mia way. And we're going to take you into the most western tip of Australia, out to Steep Point. So we're going to share that with you, and also the national park that we headed into for the Artesian Hot Tubs. I'll get Mel to say this one because it's a tongue twister for me, which is
Francois Peron.
Francois Peron. Hopefully that's right. If we're not saying it right, let us know. But whatever you do, thanks for your love and support up to this point. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you get all the weekly notifications, so we can continue to share this cool and wonderful experience as we round our lap around Australia, obviously. And if you've got any questions about our travels, love to hear from you. Drop them in the comments below. Now let's get to it. Monkey Mia through to Denham, Shark Bay, tight lines, bent rods. Here we go. G'day legends. Well, today we are off to Adel National Park, more commonly known as Steep Point, which will be the most western tip or point of Australia. So enjoy. It's a fair hike out there. Apparently it's about 3.5 hours to get out there. It's going to be a full day. We left at 6 AM this morning from Monkey Mia, which is an hour to the turn off to get onto this track. So unfortunately, we couldn't stay at Hamlin Station, where is probably the best spot for you to get your caravan off. You can unhitch there and then drive in. You save about an hour from Monkey Mia where we are, but unfortunately Hamlin Station doesn't allow dogs, so we couldn't stay there for that reason. But we're just airing down and we're about to head in and head out to Steep Point. But have a look at this. There's this mine site just not far from here, over here, which was pretty cool. And all this man-made stuff they've put in here, waterways. All right, we've just pulled up to a spot called the Blowhole. Woo. Sounds like an angry dragon under there.
Goddamn hole.
Holy shit.
Holy crap.
Don't fall down. Woo. It's like a dragon breathing under there, eh? Fire dragon.
Where were you? I'm putting it.
We could be low tide too, I don't know.
So they say allow 3.5 hours to get in and 3.5 to get out. 6-hour trip, but it's not too strenuous. We got down to 18 PSI, but did it pretty easily. High range, third gear most of the way, so check these out. Here's another blowhole. Hit us. All right, check it out, folks, where we are. Where are we, Melzy?
Steep Point.
Which is mainland Australia's most westerly point. Longitude, latitude, and what an awesome spot. What a point this is. Unreal. So there's a shipwreck memorial that we stopped at, but I didn't get any footage of it, so sorry guys, but we've sort of just been cruising along. It's a beautiful drive. This coastline's unreal to drive along. Sheer cliffs, blowholes, we're going to pull up in a little bay up here soon for the kids to have a little bit of a swim. Obviously dads can have a little bit of a flick too, but yeah, how good's this? This is unreal. What a spot, eh? And there's Dirk Hartog Island over there. Ooh. All right, check this out. We've just pulled out of a place called The Oven. And there's Dirk Hartog Island just over here. Just having a flick, and second cast in I had a random Spanish Mac that hit this gold lure because it jumped, tail danced out of the water, but haven't had a hit since. Just seen a bronzy go past, but there you go. Oh, shark.
It's a shark.
Nah.
Oh. Oh.
Sharked.
Oh. I got sharks.
All right, legends, here we are, Monkey Mire RAC. We've moved sites from where we were originally situated. I've got the wife, happy life, a waterside campsite, which has been pretty cool. We've literally had dolphins within 20 metres of us swimming along the shoreline. I'm going to swim the camera around.
Can I just say that you are just as happy that we've got a water site?
Of course.
It's not just always because of me that we've got a water site.
No, of course not. We both love being by the water.
Right.
But happier wife, happier the life.
It is beautiful. It is beautiful.
So anyway, let's swing the camera around. Check this out. So this is where we are situated on the campsite. Woo! Yeah, there's the water. Literally 20 metres away. We had dolphins swimming in here pretty close not too long ago. We're literally waking up. That's our bedroom window. Opening up there, and there's the water. Anyway, we've got some friends coming over for a few drinks. We're putting a feed on. Sunset will be just there. We're going to send the drone up. I'll share with you guys and girls some footage of the drone, but it doesn't get any more magic than this. Okay folks, so we've come into Shark Bay, just out from Denham, and today we are going to share with you the Ocean Aquarium Park experience. Apparently there's a lot of educational stuff to do with sharks, feeding sharks, all that cool stuff. So probably not what we should be doing considering we're going out in a boat over the next 3 days to snorkel and fish, but anyway, enjoy Ocean Park.
So people do things to them like tie them in knots and throw them in the water because people can be quite cruel, and even then the sea snake doesn't bite. So yeah, they only use it for hunting purposes, not for defense. Yeah, horrible, isn't it?
What was the one in 2018?
Yeah, so there was a guy out on a fishing boat, so they had a sea snake up in bycatch obviously, and they went to release it, and he had no training on how to handle that sea snake safely. So when you handle them out of the water, they're really weak because they're used to the pressure of the ocean. So if you were to grab them incorrectly, you could actually break their spine or break all of their bones. Call them the lionfish there. But yeah, very beautiful fish. They eat just about everything as well that fits in their mouth, so not too fussy, always hungry.
GoPros too.
Yeah, they're gorgeous, aren't they?
Yeah, stunning.
Now,
so how do you get bit or stung by? How do most people get
so
stung
you
by?
got to touch the spine. So there's some down the the back, also some on the side fins and underneath. So well, if you're swimming or if you if you're diving or swimming and you bump into one, the shallower sort of areas generally. Yeah. So this little yellow.
I watched a video yesterday on the lionfish. Apparently they're a pest in Florida, so they either need to be eaten or killed.
Yeah, that's because people brought them over and put them in fish tanks. Yeah. So over there they call them the invasive lionfish, but essentially what happened.
Kobe.
So in comparison to a shark, fish are always hungry, they've got a lot more energy, they eat things that are perfectly healthy, and therefore they require more food and fuel. Out of everything in the aquarium, it's the fish that will usually bite us, not the sharks. So Kobe is an absolute way for me to go back and see the fish once you see how lazy sharks are. So these here are my trevally guys. We've got your golden trevally, which are the ones with the yellow on their fins, and we've also got GTs or giant trevally in here as well, which have the darker colouring but same shape. So trevally have amazing vision. They can see for 5 meters above the water. So if you go on YouTube, you'll quite often find videos of GTs throwing themselves out of the water. And
It's a bronzy, isn't it? Is that a bronzy? No?
And then the next thing that's happened, of course, the settlers back in those days, they used to eat whatever they could catch. So they've eaten things like turtles, fish, and sharks. They've gone right where they on the shark's body and also get free protection. But yeah, very cool. So sharks are designed to be the clean-up crew of the ocean, guys. They're important to the ecosystem because if we don't have them, you're going to go out for a swim and have to swim with a whole bunch of smelly dead fish like this, and you're going to smell like sharks who have basically teeth to eat through sea turtle shells. That's their favorite food. They will still eat sea turtles that are sick, dying, or dead. They don't usually eat things that are too healthy, but they have a curved edge to them, and they're also incredibly serrated. So you can imagine one bite from those teeth, very damaging. Which is exactly what this guy here does. So we've got that mulloway, which are these dark coloured fish here with the silver on their sides. We've also got trevally, so golden trevally. There's a big mangrove jack at the back here. We've got a barramundi just here. There we go. It looks like this one's going to come spit at us. All sorts of stuff really. We've got black snapper, cod, a little bit of everything. Coral trout. Now the star of the show is definitely Max, who's the biggest mulloway, so he's this one here. And Max, basically after a month of being at Ocean Park, he was like, alright, I'm sick of sitting here waiting for food. So what can I possibly do to get he's well behaved? But yeah, basically goes to show that fish are really smart, and that if you get a fish on your fishing line, guys, if they get off, they're not going to go for that line so easily the second time around. So if you do get outsmarted by a fish or a goldfish, don't feel bad. They are quite intelligent. It's a little bit like having a bunch of dogs, they remember. Now we've also got our mangrove jack back here, which has taught itself that if I hold a muley up here, look, he's even looking at me now, don't you dare. He throws himself out of the water and he'll snatch the entire muley out of my fingers. And if you've ever seen a mangrove jack's teeth, yeah, it's a bit of a worry, that's for sure.
Here we go.
So yeah, the big mangrove jack down the bottom there. The cod also realise that if they sit under the lip of the windows, when I put my fingers accidentally too close to the water, they'll just throw themselves out and take the fish out of my fingers before I even throw it. So very naughty fish in here, that's for sure.
All right, that was cool learning. Very educational, that tour. Highly recommend it. I think it was about $70 odd for a family for 3 of us to get in there. into the aqua park. But yeah, really good. We've just stopped at Little Lagoon, which is just sort of just out from Denham heading towards Monkey Mire. So I'll send the drone up and show you this beautiful lagoon in here, which you have to be careful because, as we learnt, there's a lot of stonefish in here apparently, so it's not always safe swimming, but just a great little spot you can drive onto. It's pretty compact. We haven't even aired down to get on here, and just a great little spot. They've got little barbecue areas on the outside of the lagoon as well, which is quite cool. So if you want to pull up for an afternoon barbecue, picnic, you can just sit here and chill and take in this beautiful lagoon. Anyway, we'll send the bird up now and share some of Little Lagoon with you on the drone.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through.
Alright, so now we've just stopped into the Francois Peron National Park. I think that's how you pronounce it. They've got some artesian holes here that you can, I think, go for a dip in, I believe. So we've got the swimmers, got the towels. As you can tell, it's a beautiful day. So kick back, relax. Well, we certainly will in these artesian dip pools. And we'll show you that as we head into Francois Peron National Park. Anyway, here we go. Here's the entrance with a display. Changing perspectives on Perrin Peninsula.
I took all the scraps out,
yeah,
and I still had like a 25-minute video. I was like,
yeah,
this is insane.
Oh,
yeah.
So you're doing it too?
No,
Videos.
no. I only do ours, so yeah, I'm not.
How cool were those Artesian hot tubs? So just a little bit of facts about that. That used to be a sheep working station, and those Artesians hot tubs are natural water holes that they drilled down 500 meters, and it's all naturally heated. 38 to 40 degrees that water temperature was all the time, and then they used to use that water obviously for the sheep on the station as well. Anyway, we've just pulled up here to Big Lagoon, which is not Little Lagoon that we showed you earlier with the drone footage. This is Big Lagoon anyway, that we've just stopped off on the way into the national park from the Artesian hot tubs. Check it out. And she is big. Good morning, peeps. Well, one of the things Monkey Mire is absolutely famous for is the dolphin feeding. So we're going to head down to the dolphin feeding session in the morning. So you need to have your park ticket. So Monkey Mire is a national park, obviously reserve, so you need an additional ticket. Just by staying at the Caravan park doesn't mean that you've got a park pass. So we paid $120 to get an annual WA pass for national parks. That pass is excluded in the Monkey Mire National Park. So when you come into Monkey Mire RAC Caravan Park, if you're ever staying here, there's a station at the front where a ranger generally houses, and you buy your park pass there. We paid $60 for a family, which is a month pass. It worked out cheaper than buying per adult, per child, per day. Once you've got the pass, you can go down and check out this cool dolphin feeding that they put on. The ranger does a bit of a talk. It starts at 7:45, the first session, and then there are sessions that they do throughout the day, depending on obviously how many dolphins do or don't arrive. So We're walking down now, just from the campsite behind us. It's only going to be a 5-minute stroll. We'll be there and we'll show you some really cool dolphin feeding here at Monkey Mire. And I'll just turn the camera around so you can have a look at this stunning colours and sunrise this morning. Even though it's up fair way already, but what a day it is. Alright everyone, welcome aboard Shark Bay Charters, Chris and Mel style, 6.5 metres.
And Demi.
And Demi, of course. We've just punched out, late afternoon, picked the boat up. We didn't get on the water until 2 o'clock. We're just sussing our way around, just finding our feet with the boat for 2 big days coming up. So just a quick little session now. I just hooked onto a black snapper that I just threw back. Charlie's excited. Max is on board. You. How's Mum?
Yeah, waiting for some bite.
They're there, trust me. All right, here we go. You're on. Yeah. Keep your line tight, babe. Yeah, what do you got there?
Okay, Charlie. Demi.
So we've pulled up to what's known as Friday Island there. I'm getting hits already. And we've already just caught 2 black snapper. And we're on again. We're literally in a meter's worth of water, I reckon. Another little one.
Go.
Yep.
Pull up, pull up.
That's it, strike it. Good girl.
Come on.
Go,
Yeah.
girl. Go, girl.
Yeah.
Come on.
You. You're on.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Yay! Well done, darling.
Oi!
Well done.
Is there a spike?
Hang on. Nah. You.
Ow! You
That's a big
hurt me.
Did you get a picture?
Oh, it's slimy.
Show us your fish, Demi.
Hold him.
Show us. Look at us.
Show us your fish.
Hey!
Yay!
Your first black snapper.
Alright, hold on.
You.
Photo.
She's on again.
I can't get it. I can't.
That's it. Hold it up there. That's it. That's it. That's
Good
it.
girl. Good girl.
Good girl. Whoa.
Oh, this one might be a little bit bigger.
Yeah, that's it. Watch out, watch out. Keep it away from the engine. Keep it away from the prop.
In.
Come on, come on. Oh my god, he's big. He's big.
Wow.
He's big.
That's a
He's
keeper. That's a keeper. You. Puppa's on too.
Wow.
Puppa's on too.
What do you think?
But not as big
I
as
feel
yours.
like he's the same one that I caught before. Is it the same one I caught before?
No.
Show you. That's the one that I caught. Ah! Oh my god. That was scary.
Melzy on again. You. Hey.
Charlie.
You got that one, love?
Yeah.
Well done, babe.
Thanks, babe.
We got something!
Nah, mine's dropped off.
Oh. Hey.
Hey, we're out of hit then. Oh yeah, we're on. Only small.
Yes!
Yay!
It's a monkey.
Woo! Oh, he's big. Ooh, I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna back up.
Can you get my pliers?
The pliers, where are they?
In the bottom of the bag there, yeah. No, the other pliers.
He's big. Does this count?
You
beat me!
Hang on.
That's unfair.
Oh, got him in the head.
Look at the teeth.
Alright.
Yeah! It's something. All right, mate, off you go. Yoo! Yeah, we just pulled up here. We're heading out towards Steep Point Way. We've had to battle about 35 minutes of wind and a good 1.5 metre swell. The girls did well to get out here, but it's backing off. The day's going to get better as the day goes on, so hope it's all worthwhile. Anyway, thanks to my camera girls and my captains.
I'm the captain.
All right, one down. I don't care about the size, I'm just stoked to get something trawling on the hard body. So, Captain, what is your name, Captain?
Jack Sparrow.
Captain Jack Sparrow. Where are you taking us to?
Wherever.
Those 3 marks. Almost there. So we've just come in a little bit closer because the wind was meant to back down but hasn't really, so it's pretty rough out there. Today was the worst of the 3 days. We've persevered, we've prevailed, but we've come in closer and we're just catching a few little WA yellowtail brim. So just got one that was 34 centimetres, threw him back.
Go Chris, just a little bit. Yeah. They're right underneath us.
Papa's got something.
What have you got?
What'd you get?
Oh, another black snapper.
Yeah. You. Black snapper. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's it, babe. Keep tight lines. Move your rod out of the way, Demi.
Mine's out.
Just as I gave you my rod, hey?
Oh, oh. Oh, big.
Ew. Snapper. That's all right. Look, give it some run. If it needs, okay. Big snapper.
No, I reckon it's a blueberry.
Look at what Melzy just caught. Snapper. Move over this way, baby, in the shade a bit. That's it. The biggest fish, babe.
Yeah,
let's measure it, hey? Let me hold this. Let's measure him. Easy go. Yep. 66 centimetres. 66.
Yeah, I win now. Woo. Alright, I've got to put him back because he's a pinky, isn't he?
Yeah, put him back. No pinkies in Monkey Mire side, unfortunately. Beautiful fish though. We've just had a change of tide. Mel got that little blue bone, which we didn't video. We'll drop a picture of it now so you can see. It was, what was it, 33 or 34 centimetres? They're going to be 40, so.
No, he was 39, so he was just
short anyway.
Yeah, just short.
So, beautiful fish. But anyway, let's get in there. Well, legend, that draws close to another episode. I'm just taking a nice leisurely stroll here at the front of the caravan park we're staying at, Denham Seaside Caravan Park. Glass off, baby. Bit of a storm coming in, actually, so bit of a change. Still nice and warm, as you can see. I'm in shorts and singlet, but yeah, stormy conditions over the next few days. What an absolute ball it's been here on Monkey Mire, Denham Shark Bay. I must give credit to the national parks of WA and WA as a whole. We're absolutely loving being here. What a phenomenal state. So much fun and activities. Just so generous in how they open their state up. Firstly, let me start off by commending the national parks and state government. The national parks, for the little investment you make, whether it be a $15 day pass or the $120 annual pass that we've paid for, the infrastructure, the services, the roads, how much allowance you have in the national park, and just cool things like those Artesian Hot Tubs, just some of the greatest national parks we've experienced to date. So big shout out to WA State Government and National Parks and Wildlife for putting on phenomenal parks throughout your state. I'm sure many of you have said it and heard it. I'm just going to reiterate it. Secondly, the caravan parks. You know, we mix up on-grid, off-grid. This week, well, the last 2 weeks really been on-grid because Monkey Mire side, Denham side, we've had to be in a caravan park because of the dogs. Across the Dirk Hartog, unfortunately, no dogs. And across the Steep Point National Park, no dogs. We won't have our time at Dirk Hartog this time. Because we're going to save it for Exmouth. We will put the dogs into kennels for a week or two here and there whilst we're up there, just so we can get into the national park. Plus, so mum and dad can have a little bit of a break from time to time as well, because they are needy little furball creatures, absolutely. But the caravan park's been phenomenal that we've stayed at. No question about it, RAC have made massive, massive investments into this space so that families like us can get to spots like Monkey Mire, stay on the waterfront, have the dolphin experiences. Doesn't get any better. You're right on the Monkey Mire National Park and Reserve right there. Full credit to RAC, who have put down some phenomenal caravan parks, brand new facilities, infrastructure, services again, off tap, epic. The caravan park we're staying here is called Denham Seaside Caravan Park. Again, phenomenal. Massive sites, awesome facilities, just a great spot. And really chilled, relaxing, great vibe. Everyone's so helpful. The service has been absolutely phenomenal. To the point, like literally we walked in to check in. The girl on check-in said, "Hey Chris, hey Mel." Obviously she's seen our number plate as we drove in, but just small little 1%ers like that make the difference. Anyway, enough about that. As you can tell, we're loving WA. And with waters like this, how can you not? So, next week's episode, not too sure where we're going. We're going to make it up as we go. Obviously, we're going to cut back inland as we make our way up towards Caravan and Coral Bay. But as always, hit the bell, subscribe, like, so you get notified of all this wonderful stuff we're going to be sharing with you guys, because we don't know where we're going yet next week, but what I can promise and assure you guys and girls, we're going to take you with us on it. So if you've got any questions about this EP or what's to come, drop your comments below. We'd love to hear. But until the next episode, as the young nomads always say, live free and take care of each other until next episode. Yoo-hoo! Bye for now.